There we go. Hey, White Rick 85 here with the Taurus PT92. Did a review on this or a shoot, but we did it off the deck over there. We didn't have our range set up yet with our steel targets. We were just shooting some paper. I thought I'd bring this out again. I think actually the last time I shot it was that video was about 3 years ago. Take one of these earplugs out so I can hear myself. So I figured I'd bring this out and we'd take some shots down there. Do have some reactive targets if I can go ahead and hit them. But this is a Taurus PT92, and we'll safety check it for you again after we are empty. Safety is on. So I got this in 91, and that's really about the time that the 9mm really becoming popular for various reasons, of course. Army switched to the M9 Beretta, which this is basically a clone of, or a very close copy of, in 85. So 92 as that build up. Somebody recommended this to me, and so I got it. It was about $300 and some cheaper than the Beretta at that time, and it's still 300 and some for this, less than the Beretta. I just looked before I came up, and these are still about what they were, and the Berettas are again like 300. Pretty good fit and finish overall. This is nickel, 5-inch barrel, of course. This one actually does have the wood. I think that's walnut on the grips, and the nickel. So it was pretty good. The fit and finish was nice. There was a couple dings on the handle when I got it, and underneath of our slide here we can see a little bit of machine marks. But as far as everything else was pretty good. Now this was 91. That's 24 years ago. What the Tauruses are looking like right now, I haven't really checked them out recently, so to tell you the truth, the fit and finish right now I couldn't really give you an honest impression of. I'm sure there's a lot of videos out on what Taurus is doing now, but I just wanted to pull this out for a little bit of nostalgia. One of the other reasons why this got popular, and let me put my jacket on here for a second. Jacket's a little bit baggy, and I'm certainly not going to remind you of the actor that kind of made this gun popular too. Again, it was the Beretta, the M9. It wasn't a Taurus. Die Hard came out in '88, and John McClane made this gun pretty popular. You know, this is the gun that he used, basically concealed. And again, this is kind of a baggy jacket, but you could conceal this. Basically, the holster that I'm wearing is not a quality one. It's not something I'd wear if I was actually going to conceal this, but I'm really just kind of showing you for example. You could wear this on the shoulder. Doesn't feel like I'm gonna be like that at the end of the day. It's fairly comfortable, and again, with a nice upgraded holster kit, I'm sure it'd be very comfortable to carry all day. And maybe on this side I could have something for a few more magazines on the right hand side. And again, this came with the case and 2 magazines like most firearms are coming with. Of course, it's got the things for some shells to sit in, but usually I think nowadays the law doesn't look too kindly if you're storing your ammo and your firearm together, especially transporting it. So it's really not the safe thing to do, and I tell you the truth, I think that might be the first time I ever put a shell into that. I don't think I've ever done that before. So I'm going to go ahead and load up again, take some shots, and again, it's been 3+ years since I've shot this, so a little rusty. And but I'll try to bear down a little bit. Some of the targets I got coming up are a little on the small side. So let me get this jacket off before I start sweating. And I really just wanted to show you that if you really needed to carry this, you could, and you have quite amount of firepower in there with the 15+1. So I know 380 is pretty popular with the carry guys these days. But 15+1 versus maybe 6+1, 5+1, if you get lucky, 7+1, twice as much firepower. I guess really you don't need the firepower if you know, you make those first couple shots count. But then again, nobody wants to get in that situation. So take a look at a couple more things with it. Does have the ambidextrous hammer drop and safety. There we are up in the safety. Again, this is unloaded right now. If I cock it, we got the hammer drop, and that will safely drop the hammer down. And again, that is ambidextrous, so you could use it left or right-handed if you were so inclined. Let me move this over to my left hand. But certainly could use it there. So done pretty nice on that. The magazine release, it is only on the right-hand side, so it's not on both. I think actually now Taurus has made that on both. I'm not sure, but and again, empty magazine, and again, looking good for the old one, the old school Taurus. And don't want to drag on too much, so let's get to shooting. And that'll be our 15. Wasn't too bad to put in. Didn't need a loader to help you. That did load it. On the back of the magazine, it does have the gauge 5, 10, 15. So you can see how many are in there. You can see the little bit of brass sticking through. So we're at 15 right now. So let's go. I'll tell you what, I'm going to stop for a second. I'm going to set some targets up, come back, and let's see if we get some shaving cream flying. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can make some of these fun targets fly. How about that shaving cream? Maybe a can of corn. Come on, corn. Let's switch up here then. I can hit the small one, but not the big one. Right, a little concentration. And how about that last silly string down here? Wow. And a couple more of the big targets. We are out, unloaded. Close that. Safety hammer drop. Safety on. Back in the holster. So this is White Rook 85 signing out from Camp Go Time today with the Taurus PT92. Just wanted to bring it back out, have a little fun with it. Got the air smelling pretty good. I can smell shaving cream. I think I can maybe even just smell that silly string or goofy string. But had some fun with it. If you have any questions on this, I'm glad to answer them in the comment section.